Hey, hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Today's video is something I want to start doing for 2024. I don't get a boatload of new makeup on the reg, so I never did these kind of like review videos. I pretty much just wear my makeup. But I thought this might be helpful to you, but also to me. Towards the end of the year last year, I was kind of like, I don't know what I got this year and liked, because I think for most of us, time has stopped actually meaning anything. So did I get this yesterday? Was it a year ago? Was it 5 years ago? Like, it all just feels very squished up and hard to tell. So I figured I would combine January and February, and then we'll see what March and April bring, and just kind of play it by ear. But I want to try to do it semi-regularly so I know what I'm doing and you know what I think. So that's what we're doing. Hopefully that sounds like a good thing for you. If it is, feel free to subscribe, come back, hang out. All right, let's get into my thoughts on the new bits I got so far in 2024. Let's start with the Clio Kill Lash Mascara. I love this mascara. Prior to getting this one, I had been using L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. And I liked it. It was great. It turned my lashes black. It didn't give me a lot of confetti under my eyes. It was great. And then I saw Angelica Nyquist review this. Oh, she actually did a sponsored video. And I don't know, if she suggests something and it's something that I think I'll like, I'm pretty much gonna believe her. She hasn't mentioned it since the video, so I don't know if she still likes it or what, but I do. I really like this. I do have to curl my lashes, but I curl my lashes, put this on, my lashes stay up and curled and happy to see me the whole day. Generally, I am wearing false lashes. I did wear just this one day when we took the grandbabies shopping for clothes. And when I got home that night, my lashes were in the same spot, which was very exciting. Blackened and up, but that's it. So then I thought, what if I add the Huda One Coat Wow Mascara, which is also brand new. And I did that a couple of times. So I would prime my lashes with the Clio and then put on the One Coat, and it gave me volume and length, and everybody stayed up and happy, and it was lovely. Really, really, really like the combination of both. This one on its own is fine. I'll check it out if I'm gonna wear false lashes. I don't like this one for my lower lashes though, because the brush is humongous and my lower lashes are not, so it's really hard to do. But the formula is absolutely fine. But the combo is pretty darn good. So that's super exciting. Next we'll go with a repurchase. I bought another bottle of the KVD Good Apple Serum Foundation, still in the wrong shade. This is light 010 perhaps, but it's not super duper yellow, so I can use it. I can mix it with a darker foundation, or like my Danessa Myricks Color Fix. I can mix in some of that and use the foundation. I really like the formula. I just couldn't use the one I had because it was so yellow. It looked terrible, like freakishly not the right shade, but also way wrong undertone. And for me, that was it was worse than just the wrong shade. It's a very hard foundation to get the right shade in. I know Shawnee struggled with it a little bit as well, so I mean, maybe it's just the two of us, but let me know if you tried it, if you had a hard time finding your exact shade. Curious minds want to know. Let's stick with repurchases for a moment. I picked up another shade of the Essence Pure Nude Baked blushes, and this is in the shade Pretty Peach. It's one of the many blushes I'm wearing in today's look, which I believe is up already on my channel, if you're wondering. Gorgeous blush. I got this in the shade Bold Heart first, and thankfully Dee Dee yelled at me and told me to stop using it because I was using it like every single day. Could not put it down. This is a little bit light, but it's lovely. I really, really like all of those. Oh, there was the L'Oreal one too that I repurchased in a different shade. I'll insert a picture here because it's over there and I don't need to get up. I'm just too lazy to roll over. Love, love, love that blush. I had a slightly less pink shade and I wanted the pinky one. I could literally buy all of the L'Oreal ones, all of the Essence ones, and be a very happy girl. But I do have 2 drawers of blush, so I really can't buy any more powder blushes. Specifically, because I have a few not powder ones to talk about. And one more repurchase is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Bronzer in the shade 250 Light. I have 350 Medium and I love it. Loved so much that I actually repurchased that one because mine disappeared. No makeup leaves this room. It's just me here and I couldn't find it. So what I think it might have happened is it may have fallen into my little garbage that I keep underneath my desk. It used to be next to my desk, but now it's under. So I think maybe it fell in there without my knowing it, and then the garbage was taken out and it's gone forever. So I rebought the 350 Medium, and then I thought I would try the lighter one for like the winter time because I'm not tan at all. And I can use the 350 Medium. I just have to be a little bit more gentle and light-handed with it. I don't know how well you know me, but I don't like gentle and light-handed with blush, bronzer, and highlight. I want to go full on. So getting a lighter shade just means I can, you know, add a little more and still look okay, I think. You would tell me, right? If my bronzer looked bad, you would tell me. I know you would tell me. All right, next I have these little freckle pens. I got them off the Zon, the white ones, came together in a set, and then this one came together in a set. I'm using these in the video where I'm putting on this makeup. So if you're wondering about them, check out that video. I'm really happy to have them. I like them a lot. I've been using the shade 02 pretty much daily for my little moles that I have. I paint them back on after I do all of my makeups because I like them. And these worked really, really well for faux freckles. So that was exciting. I'm really glad to have them. Next up, I have multi-chrome eyeliners. My sister got me the entire set of the Kaleidos multi-chrome liners for Christmas. I have a whole video on them. And then my stepsister gave me monies for my birthday and Christmas. So I bought the whole set of the ColourPop ones. They are both fantastic. I really, really like both of them. If I had to pick one, I would probably say ColourPop, simply because they're more affordable. And they are, I think, as good as the Kaleidos, which I didn't think was gonna happen. I've also heard really good things about the Moira ones. They don't have the whole set available, which is goofy. I don't need it. But if it came back in stock, I'd probably pick it up. I love a colorful lower waterline. I like to match my waterline with whatever main eyeshadow I'm wearing. It's just a fun thing that I like to do. And sometimes I drag it into my lower lashes for a little bit more oomph. Both of these are fantastic for that. So I highly recommend. I'm so happy that I have them. Very happy about it. Next, I have this Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Styling Gel. comes in a little square component, which I'm always going to love a square component over a circular one. I have incredibly weak hands, so opening things, very, very difficult. Thankfully, the other day, I needed a blush opened and my door stopped working right, so my maintenance man had to come and give me a new doorknob, actually. And while he was here, I was like, hey, could you open this for me? He doesn't get paid to do that, but he did. So I've used this gel a couple of times, really, really like it. I don't know if I like it more or less or the same as the Maybelline Brow Fast Sculpt, but I'm gonna keep using it. I like it a lot and I'm glad I have it. I'm not sure what the difference is. I'll report back though, because I've still been using it. Next, I have the Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free and Balance Stick Foundation. I was literally scraping out what is left in there to put on my face. I really, really liked this. I liked the ease of the application, because when it was new, I was like drawing on my face, which this is only for me. I don't share my makeups unless it's the babies, and none of them were in foundation. So there was no reason why I couldn't just draw on my face with it. This was so good. I might repurchase. It was incredibly fast to put on. So, you know, if I were in a rush or just feeling, I hate to say lazy, because I don't know. I think people throw that word around and it really bothers me. But, you know, if I'm just wanting to get it done, this was a really nice, easy way to get it on, the foundation. And it wears very nice. I'm oily in my T-zone, normal pretty much everywhere else on my face. And this, I mean, it wore beautifully. So if you have a skin type similar-ish to mine and you can find your shade, I would definitely say go for it. I don't know. This is in shade 120. So that's cool, because in the Maybelline Fit Me, I'm 122. So this definitely didn't steer me wrong, thank goodness. I could probably go a shade darker and be fine. And then we have the Pat McGrath Labs Paradise Venus Blush Mini that I picked up just a couple whiles ago. This is such a pretty blush. I really like it. It gives me almost a sunburned look, or just in from the cold. It is really, really pretty. It's not, you know, orange and full on like my blush is today, but it's very nice and I like it a lot, and I'm really glad I have it. I will probably keep an eye out for more minis like this, because I don't need a full-size blush. And I could possibly see me picking up another one eventually, not right now, again, with the no more powdered blushes for me right now. I ended up picking up 4 of the e.l.f. Camo liquid blushes. When I tell you I love these, I am not exaggerating. They are fantastic. They are beautiful on the skin. They blend out so easily. I have a video using these 3, like testing them out. And then I just wore this one in a video. It was the new makeup video I just put up not too long ago. I love them all, like genuinely and honestly love them. They blend out beautifully with my Rephr 04 brush. They are just fantastic. They're absolutely fantastic. And I used the Gorge Orange one as a lippy in the video I did test driving them the first time. So you really can, you know, multitask them. You could probably even use them as an eyeshadow. Am I gonna try that? That could be a fun video idea. Let me know if I should or not. Because if you don't want to see it, then I can just do it on my own time. But if you do want to see it, I could totally film it for another like monochromatic look. That would be exactly monochromatic, so that could be cool. Last liquid blush is from the Unearthly Valentine's box. Really like this. I do not have a single blush in my collection that is this color. And I know it looks a little like, whoa, but when it was on my face, I thought it looked really good. And not like, oh, I'm so fabulous, my blush looks amazing, but just it blended out and looked really nice. The shade was really nice. I really, really liked it. It was good. So yeah, I did get some lippies from that mystery box as well. I like them fine. They're whatever. The brushes from that collection, also fine. The palette, however, I thought was a bit better than fine. This is the Charmer palette. I really liked the looks I did. I struggled a bit when I tried to use just the purples on their own. It was a me problem, not the palette problem. This shade makes a beautiful highlight on at least my skin tone. Yeah, I really like this palette. The shades, the shimmers are multi or duochromy. They're so pretty. I definitely really like this. I really, really like Unearthly's mystery boxes. They do such a fantastic job. I have a whole video on the mystery box as well. So if you missed it, it's under Unearthly in my playlists. Everything is organized by brand. And then I just picked this up super recently. It's the Unearthly Sleepover palette, and I have admittedly only used it one time, but I can say with absolute confidence, this is fantastic. I wore this as a highlighter. Wasn't sure if it would work as I was applying it, ended up loving it. All of these shades are absolutely wonderful. Really, really like them. And there's this brown in here, which gives you the option for something a bit more neutral and wearable. These two shades right here, boom, you've got something that I would think would be office appropriate. So yeah, I'm really glad I got this, and it was half price. I couldn't pick it up full price. That's just not who I am as a human, but half price meant I could get two because my bestie needed one as well. All right, and the last makeup product I have to talk about is the Nomad New Zealand Stargazing palette. Unsurprisingly, I've done several looks with this and I love it. I love this palette. It's so good. This shade and this shade are beautiful highlight shades. I've used them both. I really like them as highlighters. The multi-chromes in this are smooth and lovely and fantastic. I like that they're not all black based like they were in Royal Europe, which I also really like that. I'm not saying that as a dig. It's fabulous. I just like that we had other options in addition to. And the mattes are, of course, Nomad quality. Absolutely beautiful, blendable, buildable, perfect formula in the mattes. Nomad does such a fantastic job. I've seen a sneak peek of the new palette and I cannot wait. I love, love, love Nomad. As of right now, I think my code, it's Jan, works for 10% off if you are looking to pick something up. And I know the Tokyo palette and the Fire and Ice palette are both $19 right now until they sell out. So if you were thinking about picking them up, they are going bye-byes and will not be available after they're gone. So definitely scoot over there and grab it if you want it. I just want to mention a couple of brushes or sets that I got in January, February. The first brush I want to mention is the Singe Beauty FO2. This is Angelica Nyquist brand. This brush is amazing. I was fairly certain I was gonna like it. I love this brush. I've used it every day since I got it. I use it for my eye primer. I use it for my concealer. Love, love, love. Suspected I would, wished I wouldn't because I feel compelled to get a backup. But yeah, this is amazing. I've been reaching for it over my Rare Beauty one, which I also really, really love. So there's that. All right. Here I have a few of the dough color brushes that I picked up from Amazon. They've been in my cart for a super long time, and the last thing I need besides blush is more makeup brushes. But I was really curious about these because most of the time I'm using my Refer brushes or the Singe Beauty EO1 and EO4. Do not want to live without those now. But I wanted to have something I could recommend to you that was like maybe drugstore prices, but really good quality. I have washed and used these brushes a bunch. I really like these, and I could, with a clear conscience, recommend these if you were looking for a synthetic brush. They are beautiful. They're soft. They are blended. They do their job. And I mean the softness, which, you know, I'm fairly fussy about the bristles on my makeup brushes, especially eye brushes. I'm 46. My eyes do not have any tolerance for any kind of shenanigans if I'm putting on makeups. So I definitely would recommend these if you were looking for a synthetic brush. And this one has become my go-to foundation brush. All of a sudden, a couple of whiles ago, I started putting my foundation on with a brush again. I don't know why. My sponge was here and clean and wet and ready to go. But I started using a brush, and this brush is beautiful. I can apply my foundation. I can apply my Danessa Myrex Yummy Skin Powder Balm thingy. It is beautiful. Love, love, love. It was a whole set. It came with a lot of brushes. I will remember to link it in the description box in case you want to go check it out from Amazon. Really nice, and it wasn't expensive. I think the only reason I hesitated to get it was because I have so many makeup brushes, like so many. But quality, 10 out of 10. Absolutely wonderful. I would recommend these over some of the higher end synthetic brushes that I've tried. So, all right, I think that is all of the new makeup-y bits I tried in January and February. If I am missing any that you know of, leave it in the comment section and we'll tack it on to the next one. We're not going to go crazy here with, you know, stressing out about remembering or not. We're just going to have fun, and the things I remember to talk about, we'll talk about. And if I forget something and you remember, I appreciate the reminder. Hopefully you liked this video or found it helpful or interesting or something. A fun waste of time. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Be good and remember to be kind to you.